Old Man Bogey wants to know where I got my dressing gown. Old Man Bogey is like it's like the bogey man. I'm Old Ma Bogey. He's Old Man Bogey. Anyway, he wants to know where I got my old dressing gown. I made it there. When I was in Bristol Priory, in the hospital, do you remember that day? I found this dressing gown. I found this old dressing gown in the laundry. And there's a thing in mental hospitals about throwing things out the laundry or lost property. Often there's like a lost property thing. A lot of people go with nothing, so you get to use things and move them around. A swap thing. It's a swap corner. So I found this old dressing gown. I just wanted it because I felt like a boxer trawling around in it, and it had no pockets on. And I smoked then at the time. All you do in mental hospitals is trawl in and out, smoking in the smoking yard. So first of all, I found this old flannel and chopped it up and made some pockets. And there's 2 pockets. I forgot what I put in that one. Something good probably. And I just wanted it for style, like brick style. My old school uniform used to be blue and brown, I knew. And then I put the white star on the back with some felt, because I had some felt what was I doing? I think I was making wings for that old bear I had, because it was Halloween. So I made bat wings. So anyway, just a piece of felt, cut it into a star shape and stitched it on the back. Felt's quite easy to sew for anyone who's doing crafting, sew-bee things, if we're getting into the crafts, the arts and crafts movement, because there's no give in the flex, in the weft and whap of the thread count. So felt's quite easy to sew. It's true. So I sewed it on, probably just with blanket stitch. I like it though. Was I going to do something else on it at the time? Maybe two more, like 2 stars, so there's 3 stars on it, but I like the 1 star. That's all I did. That was enough, wasn't it? So this is my gangster dressing gown. I like it for the memories, to be honest. It's all got fag burns in it already. It's great. And the purple one I wear, do you know what? That is another cracking mental health story. When I went to, there was a hospital down near London, I forget where it was exactly. I used that purple dressing gown. I think it was there. It was somewhere anyway, somewhere away. I got sent out of county. And I left it when I came. Yeah, it was that one. It's the one where I was writing all over the wall about rebuking the devil, and then went and smelt down. The woman goes, well, stop doing it then. Right, then I won't rebuke the devil. The devil has to sit with me. Anyway, so that dressing gown was there. So I used it when I was there, that really nice purple dressing gown. And when I left it behind, because I thought I wasn't going to need it where I was going. And then another time when I was in Helsden, this girl turns up with that purple dressing gown on. It's like, oh my God, that's amazing. I remember that dressing gown from wherever. And she goes, well, you should have it then. I think she was the one from Manchester or Liverpool. And she showed me that thing I could never find on YouTube about the police and the SWAT team going in, doing a drugs bust on a house. And then they come out and it's all been sprayed with like 3 pigs on it, 3 little pigs. And it's just that it was the funniest thing I ever saw on YouTube, but I've never been able to find it since. So she gave me that purple dressing gown, and I love it because it travelled all the way from down there to here, to there. And another girl gave it to me because she turned up in it. That's why we call it the circuit, the bins circuit, because you often meet the same people going round and round and round, like I'm down from that end. Where have you come from? Oh, down that way. Oh, I remember seeing you down in Beckton. Do you know such and such? Which is your favourite hospital? Well, I think they're all alright, to be honest. The food here is better than it was down that way, but these ones have nicer sheets. So, yeah, dressing gowns in mental hospitals. That's why I always call it Spasda, because it's like there's always an Asda near a mental hospital. And what you do, well, that's what I found anyway. Walmart, people of Walmart probably. And when you get your money through, you just tip off when you're allowed to break to the old Spasda. and fetch some new things in. Oh look, there's my old dove. One of them, little collared dove. There's normally two sitting up there. There was three the other day, but every other two are tipping on a nest, and this one's been left as a gooseberry. Look, I put some chips out for you. Some seed. Come down to me. So we don't care about the old dead one that's now in that pot over there. I've got my own live ones. So that's fine. Nature always finds a way, as they say. That was said twice yesterday. Two different people said it. And me, I said it as well. So there we are. Peace will prevail. Hey, my old pots have changed already. They'll soon buff up a bit, won't they? And I changed the water in that old bowl up there, that old dog bowl that's now in the chimenea stand that's smashed. It blew over and smashed in the wind. Is water for the birds. I did put my compost lid up there, but I think it blew away. So I haven't got a lid for the compost bin now. So the birds could bath in it. So I scrubbed it out yesterday. Scrubbed it out and put some water in it. So they can have an old drink. I have to get the chair out to put that up. I tried to do it without the tits on my head. I remember that being a bit of a chore from before. That's why I put the bridge up originally. Over the pond. Might get another one because it's starting to rot through. There we go. It's a disappearing game again. Once the wood's rotten, I can hide it somewhere else. And turn it into a bug hotel or something. Right. Is that a blue tit chipper in a way? I'm not so good on their calls. I haven't got far to tempt them because Pat and Terry just down the street, they've always choring birds into their garden for years. So there's loads go down that way. And Pam, who was up that way, used to do the same thing. So they've only got to jump a couple of fences down this way to me. The good birds. I've lent them my jackdaws, which they're probably delighted about. They've nested under their chimney, so they can lend me some of the little ones. They're probably pleased I've chored some of the seagulls off them, and the squirrels. We can share them. He liked the squirrels in his garden though, I think. They run all the way along. I bet they'll be delighted I managed to get a wren though. I mean, they had hundreds of wrens in their garden. They had too many. They were spilling out. It was their wren to start with. I don't think so. I don't believe that for a moment. I think I heard a thrush singing the other day as well. I'm not certain. In the garden, out the back. And I know there was one there before because a man came. This was years ago. He'd walked up from. He said he could hear a thrush singing from Mill Hill Road, which is a good walk from here. And he'd come up with his pushchair. He said he could hear it singing, so it was him who told me it was here. That was years ago. So there we go. Right, I'm definitely chipping out now. Definitely. For sure.